Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Amazing Penguin! Let us let the amazing penguinness resume! And fortunately, when you unpause, it gives you a tiny moment to consider the situation before it throws you back into the action, which is very handy, as we need to solve a difficult puzzle, and we got a 1-up, which is fantastic. Carefully does it, Prince Pendrich. You don't want to lose here, but we definitely want to solve the areas that aren't connected to everything else as cleanly first. We want to go up here and take care of... Oh, careful, we just reversed everything. That could make things tricky. We'll just do this, and oh, now we can get to the end of the level. Like so! Level completed, Prince Pendrich. You did very well. Time for the next one. Room 22. This is a long level. We need to be very mindful of that, as we try our best not to die. Oh, careful, that could have ended badly. But they will appear later, so we need to be mindful of that. It's a very long level. We want to go this way and deal with... Deal with that. By waiting, we were able to take care of some of the erasers, but there are many more erasers to come. Just deal with that, and also there are there's no way for you to reverse things. That's what I was trying to say. So we need to go with the flow of the erasers and try our best not to die, and get rid of multiple of them at once. Excellent. And go up here, careful of that one, deal with you, and get rid of all of you. And with only 2 left to go, the level is completed. And we didn't lose a life. We're very slowly accumulating them once again. Room 23. And in here are even more erasers. And then I find out the game has 5,000 levels. I don't think it does, but I don't know how many it has. We're just going to, take care of you. I think we've pretty much seen all the enemies the game is going to throw at us. We're just going to see more complicated arrays of them. And more complicated rooms. Just going to take care of the top here, and take care of this, and oh, careful, there are lots of erasers there. We need to time our approach very carefully. Do this, do that, do this, and that to complete the level. Some of them are rather difficult, others aren't. I imagine later, some of them will be devious. Room 24. This level is big. We must move this way and deal with the outer layer of these icons first. Ooh. And we'll occasionally just deal with some of them as we're moving along. I imagine you just have to keep moving in this game, because if you don't, things will get bad. Just take care of you, and this here, we can get those bonus points there if we're careful. Just get all this here, and that is that part sorted. And this part there, careful. Want to go this way, over here, to here, and there we go. We didn't get all of them, but we got some of them. Maybe it's that you have to just activate another of the bits of pattern at the same time as the one with the heart in it. And why didn't I get these ones? We'll never know. But there are only a few more to go. And I didn't manage to mess it up. But I nearly did. Prince Pendrich wasn't being observant. And that can kill. Another password. More of the erasers, Prince Pendrich. Chase them away! Okay, now they're being cunning. You're going to have to be just as cunning to defeat them. Room 25. And here is a puzzle that I see immediately. We're going to have to save one of these to knock into that metal clip. Otherwise, we are not going to be able to get into that area down there. We're going to have to time this very carefully, though. We'll leave that one there and head over here to deal with this bit. Go down here, grab all of these, and move over here and get ready to kick that one when the metal clip is there. Oh, careful. I'm just gonna have to and I didn't time it well enough, and we lost a life. You can't go into that area and then go back out, because you will be trapped. Maybe I should leave the, maybe I shouldn't run into one of the erasers immediately. Good idea, Kiko. Maybe I shouldn't have the ones that are further away be the ones, and don't run into that! And in quick succession, I lose 3 lives by pressing the wrong direction. Fortunately, we're at a point where we could immediately start again. Alright, we'll accidentally got rid of that one, so what we're going to do is we're going to be very careful, and we're going to keep the one that's the closest to the left nearby. that one there. The other ones we're going to get rid of, which does mean that we can't get rid of these so effectively, but that is fine. We'll get rid of them like that, and this, and then we'll time this so that we kick that to get into here. Excellent. Now all we need to do is not perish. Easier said than done, I know, but I will manage it. Or not, as the case may be. Prince Pendrich, don't make me look silly now. I know I'm controlling you, but please don't make me look silly. We'll get rid of that one, and of course I panicked because I was stuck between them. Do we get a 0 life? We do get a 0 life! Don't waste it, Kiko. Do not waste it. Excellent! We didn't waste it just yet. The puzzles have already started to get devious because they require us to use tactics. And tactics, as we know, are something that I'm not that good at. We'll just wait there, keep that one there, and very slowly work our way down, like this. Get rid of them, and kick now. Get into here, and don't go into the other area, and try our best to get all of these. Just remember, unless it's moving directly into you, you will not get hit. And we didn't get hit. I have no lives to go into the next levels. This isn't going to end well. Room 26. Fortunately, there doesn't appear to be any of those problems that we had in that level. No devious puzzle for us to solve. Just lots of things for us to get rid of. There we go, we'll just do that and work our way down to here. Like... oh, not like that. And thus, game over. But it will never truly be over. Because we're going to continue. There is a problem with this, though. And that is that we're going to lose all of our score. The game is effectively over now. Without our score, we are nothing. Without that, Prince Pendrich cannot tell his father that he was successful. And therefore, the wizard has already won. But we will make sure that the wizard pays for this victory by destroying him. We're going to go into here, which in itself is very dangerous because there are a lot of enemies over here. Who would have thought that the erasers would be the most tricky of foes? Who would have thought, eh? I know I'm probably not using all the resources available to us because I'm not kicking things. But I prefer just getting rid of things without relying on timing by having enemies in the way. That may be a mistake, but it doesn't matter, for the level is finished. And contrary to what I thought, we do start on a level that we died on. Let us move on. And there is a picture of the prince himself. Maybe it is a statument. A monument, rather. What is a statument? It is a statue and a monument all in one. The Penguin Kingdom has some very strange things. Let us move on, shall we? And not die horribly like we did just then, by going down here very quickly and cutting it way too close. We'll get rid of this enemy here, haha, and move on. Down here, past a statument, we might as well start with that now that we've introduced them. And I'm very glad that we didn't die there, and of course I get rid of the one that would give us loads and loads of bonus points. Silly Prince, that's not what you do. We want to get that there, and this here, and get these ones. Ooh, that was close. The game gives you a lot of leeway in getting close to those enemies, I've noticed. And yet I still managed to run face first into them. Just destroy all of this. This level is rather big, and there's no ability to reverse the direction that the enemies are going. So we're just going to have to keep that in mind as we destroy all of them. Maybe it's the wizard's magic that keeps them returning, or maybe the wizard just has an unlimited supply of stationery. Either way, we will not be beaten. With unlimited continues, we will eventually defeat the game. But I'd rather not lose all of them all the time. Well, you can't lose an unlimited supply of continues unless you manage to continue the game an infinite amount of times. And even then, you won't run out. Oh my, this is going to be a tricky one. We're going to have to make sure that we are not on this level all the time, because of those ice skates. Oh, careful! And I had nowhere good to run there. Alas, we have lost a life and we're back to room 28, the room we were just on. And we don't want to head that way, we want to go over here. And there is a picture, which implies that we are close to the end of a segment of levels. We're going to get some bonus points, that's for sure. Just going to do that there, and oh, careful. You go the other way, sir. We have 2 more to go, and they are planning their war against the stationery there. As you can see, things are grim. Here is a password. Aha! Here is another character. But no! The erasers will stop you from getting to her and push you away. Maybe we also have to rescue her while we're at it. Who can say? Room 29. And we have to solve even more devious puzzles and try our best not to die. This is easier said than done. Much easier said than done. We want to go this way, down here, over here, grab that, go around this, and away with you, eraser! And away with you as well. You too. And be very careful of you. And you. We want to go there, get rid of you, and go this way. Oh, careful. And get rid of no one there. Get rid of you, though. That's fine. And you, while we're at it. Get rid of that, and be very careful of the fact that we reversed everything there. We're going to reverse it twice, thus not reversing it at all. There are a lot of erasers here. Tread carefully, Prince Pendrich. Who knows what might... Uh-oh! Careful, go this way, and... I should have really just gone down there, shouldn't I? Yes, I should. But foolishly, I chose to go up instead, into the enemy. And the enemy defeated us. Quite soundly, too. Need to be very careful. Very careful. Let's go over here first, shall we? Then again, considering how many times I'm reversing things, eventually everything goes completely out of sync, and it gets silly. Are we... Oh, careful! Staying there was a risk, and it paid off. Sometimes you just have to react and not think that much about what you're doing. It's like, just stay here, and it worked. A rare sign of tactics. They don't come very often when I'm playing games, but occasionally they do. And there I was lucky rather than using any tactics. Just going to do that and get rid of you. Go over here. These should be... No, there is one over there I must reach. Let us go, Prince Pendrich. And try to reach it. That is going to be... Oh, we have multiple of them to get. And reversing things is going to make it very complicated. We want to wait and see what happens. There we go. We have an opportunity. Oh, we don't. Only if we go this way. Aha! Slow and steady won that round. We don't get any bonus points for that, but we still won. Room 30. We will save the Penguin Kingdom. That was a kick of confidence there. The Penguin Kingdom is renowned for its kicks of confidence. And unfortunately, it's also renowned for its ice skates that come to life magically due to the evil wizard Bourbon the Great. What's so great about the wizard anyway? Is it just that the wizard is the only wizard and therefore is automatically a great wizard? Or is he really a great wizard? Who can say? What I can say is we need to get over there. And that is going to be tricky. Yep, that was going to be very tricky. Timing getting over there is important. We have no more lives. We're going to lose our precious score again. But that is okay, because we will end the game with a score. Unless we manage to do the final level without scoring any points. We got an extra life though, so we have one more chance. Let's not waste it. Let's not waste it. We need to time our approach very carefully. That is a good time to approach, but we've messed it up. So we're going to go... Whoop, wait. Got to wait for there to be, no enemies going over there. We may be waiting an awfully long time. Yep, we may be waiting a while. We can't go now. We could go now, though! Aha! Do we have to do that again? We have to do that again, don't we? This level might be tricky, but we'll manage it. Somehow. Just quickly get all of this, and move on! And we can't go there yet, but we can go there now. Very quickly, and this time we're going to get the bonus points. Like so! Excellent, 1,000 points. That will get us that much closer to getting another life. And that would have got us that much closer to losing a life if I'd have ran into that enemy. But we didn't! Victory! Let us go to room 31. Maybe there are 50 levels. Maybe there are 40 levels. But either way, we will find out. This is just a really big level. I can deal with a really big level, and there are some extra points that I can get there. We're going to get that there, this here, and get rid of those enemies and reverse everything and make it all go horribly wrong. But that is okay. What do we want to do to get those bonus points? What we want to do is leave that minus sign. So we will leave that minus sign and try and get everything else. Maybe if that's the last one that you do something with, you get even more points. There's only one way to find out, and that is to try. And by try, I mean I'll probably forget and fail. That is not the last one yet. It will be in a moment, though. Careful. We want to go all the way round. Why risk it, eh? We'll go there, grab that, and we won't try. Oh, we will fail instead. Don't try, Prince Pendrich. Just fail. Don't listen to me. Keep trying and succeed. Let's try that again. This time with less failure. Hopefully, anyway. Really, I should just focus on trying to get those bonus points right now. And I think, nope, we haven't messed it up just yet. We want to leave that one there. Grab this one, this one, and there we go! Bonus points, which give us an extra life. Always handy. We're going to go down, oh, careful. Go down here and grab this corner. After doing that first, then being very careful of that. Excellent. We are making steady progress, Prince Pendrich. How is your art coming on, though? Because you have an artist beret on, I imagine you do a little bit of art, you dabble in it. Maybe you are also a sorcerer, and the sorcery is art. Art does more than just convey something. It also has arcane power. Maybe this is the whole thing. Bourbon the Great is actually the hero, and Prince Pendrich is trying to stop the hero from saving the kingdom. And he's going to use his arcane wizardry to rule the world in tyranny. That's probably not the plot. I might be reading way too much into this game. But either way, victory! And you really don't get that many points for time, do you? Room 32. And this is going to be a tricky one, as it's going to have that thing where you, run into enemies. Yes, the thing where you run into enemies. No, Kiko, it's going to have that thing where you have to time your approach to the various sections. They're all cordoned off. Let's solve these one at a time, shall we? We shall do this one first, and then move on to this one. It's not so bad because there aren't so many enemies compared to the other level, so maybe it won't be so difficult. Or maybe I'll find a way to fail anyway. Maybe. We're going to go this way and get into here. Maybe it's all a big circle. That would make it very handy, but I doubt it. Or maybe it is. No, it definitely isn't. So we're going to have to backtrack now, which is fine. Or maybe it isn't because there are now 3 enemies here. Nope, it's moderately fine. We can now move this way and get to here and use these ones. Alright, Prince Pendrich, don't fail. Excellent, you did not fail. Now continue not to fail until the very end of the game. I cannot guarantee that you won't continue to not fail until the end of the game. I was about to say continue to fail. We haven't been failing that much. We failed there, though. That was poorly timed. Let us move on and try this level again, this time with less failure. How about that, eh? Less failure? Can we manage it? We'll find out. Just take care of all of this, and move over here, and grab all of this as well. Marvellous. There's also no way to reverse things. So we're going to have to rely on defeating the enemies to make this a little bit easier. There we go. Careful. Just remember the enemies rarely box you in. Unless you conspire to make it so. Do not conspire to make it so. We're going to head back up here, and be very careful of the fact that they're constantly... Oh, there we go. We wouldn't have been boxed in even then. And we're still trying to find a way over there. Careful. We can get over there now, though. And we can get over here, too. And we ran into an enemy. Alas and woe! But I will not admit defeat on this level. We shall be victorious. Let's try again, sacrificing our precious points to start again at room 32. We will be victorious. We will win. The wizard will fall. And art will reign supreme. I doubt that's actually the plot. But look at our failure. Behold it. And learn. Learn, Prince. Hopefully you'll learn about it anyway. And this is when the Prince does exactly the same thing. Mainly because I'm controlling the Prince. cannot blame the prince, you have to blame me, because I'm controlling everything that he does. Maybe I'm the evil wizard, controlling what the prince and the kingdom does. I am the one that decides its fate. I'm reading way too much into this, but reading way too much into it is making me do remarkably well, so I shall continue reading way too much into it. To go over here, and over here. Excellent! And that is good. And we can't kick or do anything like that, so we're just going to move on. And get all of this. I think we are further than we've ever been, or maybe I failed here as well. We might have failed here. Be mindful of that, enemy. Quickly go over here, grab all of this, and be careful of you. And you. There we go! We have finally reached the end of this level. Bonus points are ours. Or rather, a 1-up, because it was the last thing that we did, confirming a theory about levels. And so, time for another password screen. Look behind you! You found each other! Hooray! Go give chase! And when we come back, folks, room 33. What perils will befall the prince? We'll find out. Will he have to defeat even more enemies? Most likely. Will he have to clear the pathways of the kingdom? Most likely. Will he be victorious? Maybe. So I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later.